Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Almost Expat. So, you're dreaming of buying a charming little villa in Italy, sipping espresso on your terracotta balcony, basking in Tuscan sunsets, and living la dolce vita. But hold on. Before you pack your bags and wire your savings to a medieval town you've only seen on Pinterest, let's talk. Today, we're diving into 10 reasons why buying property in Italy might not be as dreamy as you think. And trust me, I say this with love. I actually own property in Italy myself. So this isn't to scare you away. I'm here to help you step into your Italian fantasy well-informed and hopefully avoid face-palming into a marble column later. Reason number one, no residency bonus. Let's rip off the first Band-Aid. Buying property in Italy does not give you any special rights when it comes to residency. Zilch. Unlike Portugal, Greece, or Spain with their golden visa schemes, Italy says, grazie for the money. Now prove why we should let you stay. So even if you own a 5-bedroom villa overlooking Lake Como, you'll still need a valid reason, like work, family, or a very strategic marriage, to get and keep your residence permit. And if your visa expires or isn't renewed, congrats. You now own a very expensive vacation home that you can't legally live in. Reason number two, surprise. Renovation will eat your wallet. You've probably seen those listings, charming countryside home for just 25,000 euros. Sounds like a steal, right? Plot twist, it comes with a free gift, a renovation bill that could rival the GDP of a small island nation. Italian renovations are notoriously expensive and slow. Think 50,000 euros to 150,000 euros easily, depending on how romantically crumbling your dream home is. And now, with new energy efficiency laws, homes must meet certain energy ratings, or you won't be able to sell or rent them out post-2030. So yes, that €1 faucet from Amazon won't save you. And one more tip, if the house looks freshly painted, run. That clean white wall might just be a moldy mess in disguise. Reason number three, always hire a geometra. Say it with me, G-O-M-E-H-tra. This is your best friend in the property buying process. They check things like, is the house legally registered? Are there disputes over the garden? Is the staircase actually yours? Or your neighbor's? Or the ghost of the previous owner's aunt? Skipping this step to save €1,000 can land you in years of legal drama, or worse, a house you technically don't even own. Reason number four, the investment illusion. Real estate always goes up in value, right? Not in Italy. Sure, in the early 2000s, you could buy an apartment in Kiev for $12,000 and sell it now for $120,000. But Italy plays by different rules. You might buy at 120,000 euros and sell 5 years later for euro 90K, if you're lucky. Why? Small towns may lose value fast if jobs disappear or the local economy tanks. Plus, migration patterns, economic stagnation, and bureaucracy scare off buyers, meaning less demand and slower resale. Reason number five, tax traps and fines. The infamous prima casa tax benefit, your first home discount. Yes, you pay lower purchase taxes. But plot twist again, the government expects you to make it your residence within 18 months. Fail to do that, and Italy knocks on your door, figuratively, asking for the full tax amount plus fines. They're not angry, just extremely disappointed and expensive. Reason number six, tenants from hell, legally speaking. So you're thinking, I'll buy a property and rent it out long term. Easy passive income. Hold your pasta. Italian tenancy laws are, how do I say this politely, a landlord's nightmare. Tenants have very strong protections. If they stop paying rent, it can take you years to evict them. even if they're not paying, even if they break stuff. You can't just walk in and say, "Ciao ragazzi, time to leave." That's illegal. You'll need a court order, legal fees, and nerves of steel. Got a tenant with a kid? Or one who claims hardship? The court might just say, "Be a good human. Let them stay. Forever." Moral of the story, long-term rentals are risky. If you're set on renting, consider short-term or tourist rentals. But more on that in a second. Reason number 7, bureaucratic jungle. Buying a home in Italy isn't just about money. It's about stamina. Documents, taxes, notaries, cadastral records, local office visits, translations, forms about forms. Expect months of paperwork, random delays, and things getting lost in the mail. Italy may have invented espresso, but nothing else here happens quickly. Reason number 8, climate and mold. Let's talk about something very sexy, mold. Italy's older homes, especially in humid areas, are prone to moisture. And we're not talking a cute little bathroom mildew patch. We're talking your bedroom wall turned green overnight kind of vibes. If you suffer from asthma, arthritis, or any respiratory or joint conditions, think twice. The beautiful damp countryside may not be so romantic when your sinuses feel like wet pasta. Reason number 9, small town culture shock. So you finally move in and realize everyone knows your name, your job, your shoe size, and the color of your laundry. Welcome to Italy's small town life. Italians are lovely, warm, and curious. Emphasis on curious. If you're an introvert or just like your privacy, this can be overwhelming. People will ask questions, lots of them, in detail. And they'll remember everything. In Italy, social connections aren't just for coffee chats. They're how things get done. No friends in the right places. Enjoy waiting 4 months for a paperwork stamp that could have taken 4 minutes. Reason number 10, short-term rental restrictions. Let's go back to the "I'll just Airbnb it" fantasy. Many cities, especially tourist hotspots like Venice or Florence, are cracking down on short-term rentals. They're issuing fewer licenses, capping days, or banning them entirely in certain areas. So that charming apartment near the Duomo might legally be just for you and no one else. Okay, breathe. That was a lot, I know. But I don't want to end on doom and gloom, because honestly, Italy is magical. The food, the history, the lifestyle, unforgettable. Just make sure you're buying into the reality, not just the Instagram fantasy. If you're dreaming about changing your life, living slower, feeling the sunshine on your face in a new country, hit that subscribe button. There's more to come on how to do it smartly and with your eyes open. Until next time, arrivederci amici. Oh, and one more thing before you go. If your dream Italian house could have a name, what would it be? Villa Moldavino. Casa Burocratica. Drop it in the comments. Let's get creative.